Happy day to you guys. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time to spread some truth and awareness, and I think that's more, so important right now more than ever to have awareness and knowledge about what's going on so you can protect yourself and work on healing yourself. And so there is a war going on in the society for freedom and justice, but this is also a spiritual war. Okay, if you know, there are fallen angelics, and they have set things up in such a way that there are people on this plane of existence that have done a lot of work to manipulate and fool, deceive, control the people, and to do everything. They attack us in different ways, but it's in ways that we think are pleasing to us, and that's like, in reality, disconnecting us from our souls, our spirits. And one of the ways they do that is through TV and movies, TV programs. They're called programs for a reason. They program your mind. And songs do it too. Like this, you think this song sounds hype, but underneath it, there's some frequencies, and those lyrics might not be really good for your soul. Like, are you paying attention to what you're listening to and watching? So that's one way they do. They start children young too, and Disney was a big part of that mind control. And I've actually had a psychic attack where they, I guess you could say, they visually implanted like this robotic Mickey Mouse thing in my vision, like when I was like laying down and had my eyes closed. And I think that was through the Bluetooth that was on. I was listening something to my speaker. And so, yeah. They also deceive us, manipulate us through the school systems. Most of you know now probably that a lot of the history we've learned has been manipulated, just like most things that the government has put out. And they don't want us to know nothing about our spirituality. That's why even in churches, like, it doesn't go that deep, And it's frustrating because that's who we are. We are our spirit, We are not this exterior video games and phone and all of that. We are, we are eternal spiritually, and our spirits are eternal. And so another thing that they indoctrinate us on is the food pyramid, and making us believe that certain foods are good for us. Yet, they told me, eat more meats high in iron and you'll overcome your anemia, which is lack of iron, which is in reality actually a sign of parasites. And if you eat meat, I'm sorry to say this, but you most likely have parasites. And I know some people will cut the video off right now, but I know from experience, like, ever since I went vegan, plant-based, I healed my anemia, okay, with natural, raw, organic foods, high in the natural iron. And some doctors will put you on, supplements, pills, iron pills, and that's not the iron you need, that's like synthetic. And there's a lot of ways to heal ourselves naturally that they don't want us to know. And it's just the hormones and everything that they put in the meat, the trauma that goes into the meat. Think about, the cow or the chicken that has been abused, and all that it's ever known in its life is to be, snugged up in this fucking cage or factory. And that's all they know. And that trauma, from killing them, and we eat that. And what do you think that's doing to us? Everything we eat, is like, it affects our DNA. And so if we are eating a lot of synthetic, man-made, processed, poisonous foods, then that is what we will be. Do you see what I'm saying? And going back to parasites, which I know a lot of people don't like to talk about, but this is the, like, reason for a lot of illnesses, okay? Is meat that comes from the parasites. And not only are these parasites making us more sexual and making us more hungry for more food, you know, more, you know, foods that aren't good for us. They're also interdimensional too, these parasites. In my mind, they are connected together. And you should research Loosh because, like I said, there's a war, you know, for our emotional energy. There are entities that want, you know, that feed off our emotional energy. When we go into that victim, you know, mindset, and just like, in my experience, like having really bad panic attacks and like, you know, in the past, like suicidal thoughts and stuff, that's, you know, it is not natural, it is not organic for us to have these negative thoughts, you guys. There's a lot of stuff that is not organic on this earth, like, that they've put. And I'm just not going to hold back from speaking my mind because it is my, like, I was here to seek truth, and it is my duty to spread this truth. People have done detoxes, and you can look it up, there's videos, they will show you the parasites that come out of them, you guys. Like, I think it's very important that we work on cleansing our bodies, and I know how hard it is. It took me like almost 2 years to get off coffee, and I still sometimes will drink it, and I'm not that, you know, I'm not perfect, but you know, as long as we cleanse our temple and do everything we can to go within ourselves, you know, I think we'll be all right. But yeah, so I just really wanted to share this with you guys, because I feel so pushed and pulled to, you know, it's one thing to be spiritual and heal in that way, but healing your temple, healing your body goes along with that. You can't have one without the other. They both go together. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, we've been tricked and fooled lots and lots of times. And the system is not here for us. It is not here for us, you guys. And I know a lot of people in like the law system are, you know, very helpful, and not all have bad motives, okay? But I'm just sick of seeing my brothers and sisters get affected, you know, by Babylon. And I'm not here for it. The only thing I'm here for is truth and helping save humanity and helping save children. And so yeah, just be careful what you consume, not only with food, but what you listen to, what you watch. It all makes up who you are. And once you start working on healing spiritually, those things will come up out of you and you will see them. And I don't know. But back to the psychic attacks, it's definitely a real thing. And entities and interdimensional beings who, you know, and this is not to put fear into people. That's the last thing you need to do, because that's what they want to do, is put fear into you. But if you only realize how powerful you are, that you are so sovereign as a divine being in your own way, like, you have control over any emotion that comes to you. The corporations will make you feel like you're crazy. People will make you feel like you're crazy. But it's this empaths. It is us people who see deeper than what is at the surface, who get attacked and called crazy the most. And it actually really affects people. And to making themselves believe that they are crazy and that they have an illness. Yes, that there might be illnesses, but not, these illnesses don't just come out of nowhere. You know, it could be a generational, ancestral thing. It can be a, you know, your emotions have everything to do with your gut. Your gut and brain are intertwined, one and the same. I'll say it every time. So, yeah, again, don't have fear, but claim your sovereignty. Affirmations are so helpful, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this video short, but I hope I helped in some way. That's all I'm here for, is to help and spread truth, spread light, and spread love. And I'll be making more videos exposing the truth, because you got me up if you think that I will not preach my truth. And I have been, things have tried to stop me in many, many ways. But you ain't gonna get me down, because I'm powerful in my own way. Sovereignty, and I am aligned in the most highest Christ-like way. And
I'm
yeah.
just coming to check on you.
Come here. We will tell our children the truth, and we will not indoctrinate them. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
Would you rather they get lied to or told the truth about stuff?
Told the truth.
That's all children need, guys. Tell your children the truth. One love.